Welcome to Horrific Tales. In this show, we celebrate the creations of independent authors and aspiring writers. Please like and subscribe and share these episodes so that we can help our talented friends get as much exposure as possible. We would also appreciate it if you would support our artists by following them on their individual platforms and by purchasing their works. Details on how to do this are in the episode description. Today's horrific tale is a published piece submitted to us by the wonderful Tristan Hutchinson. This is an excerpt from the novel Redacted. Come join us now as we present to you Chapter 4, Amber. Amber likes to keep her day on a set schedule. It's less stressful that way. During the week she goes to school, she comes home, looks over her homework, socializes with her family, and catches up with Josh and her friends on social media before bed. She hates doing homework. Lucky for her, she can usually pawn it off on her nerdy brother Sam. Sometimes he asks for money, other times a date with her bestie Anna. She agrees to ask her, but blows off Sam all the time. Anna is the popular girl at school. Get on her good side and everything goes smoothly. Piss her off, and your school life will be hell. She loves her brother, but not enough to destroy her image at school by asking Anna to go on a date with Sam. If her parents ever found out about her pawning off her homework on Sam, her ass would be in so much trouble. Amber's day had been so crazy that she forgot to look over her homework when she got home. Sam was away at his friend's house overnight, so he wasn't there to remind her. Amber had been looking forward to tonight all week. Her parents were staying at a hotel overnight for their anniversary, and now she didn't even have to babysit Sam. She had the house to herself all night. Of course, she had some ground rules. No parties, no alcohol, and the one her parents had made sure she knew well, no having Josh over. Amber enters her bedroom and turns on the TV before sitting down in her bed. It's too early to do her nightly snooping on social media. She likes to keep up on the gossip of school life. Plus, she needed a good laugh after what she'd witnessed today in the school bathroom. She was happy it was Allie instead of herself. If she had been targeted instead, fuck what her parents would say, she would be having her man over. It was too creepy. Just thinking about it sent shivers up her spine. It was nice to be in a small neighborhood. Houses were farther apart, and you had your privacy. When you're alone, though, it feels better, safer, to have people closer to you. Horror movies scared the shit out of her. She started channel searching, trying to find something good. She passed a show about unsolved cases. No thank you. Next channel, a presidential debate. Trying not to fall asleep here. Nothing appears to be on. She leaves her TV on a movie station. Currently, commercials are on, but maybe a good movie would come up next. She looks down at her phone, no notifications yet. A long, loud sound on the TV startles her. A special announcement pops up. Earlier today, Sarah Smith was found dead. It appears to be a suicide and no foul play suspected. Suicides have been on the rise these past few weeks. We strongly encourage anyone who knows someone that is struggling with depression or mental health issues, please listen to them. Get them the help they need. Speaking up saves lives. Be a hero. Ping! Amber receives a text from an unknown number. Are you available for a quick chat? Who is this? She waits for a response. This is Principal Stevens. Is this a bad time? Amber found it strange that he would be texting her. How does he even have my cell phone number? Principal Stevens, what do you want? She hopes she didn't sound rude, but he's the last one she wants to talk to right now. I'm sorry to be messaging you. I'm dealing with a serious situation at the moment, and any information you may have would be greatly appreciated. The police are asking if there is any photo evidence of the pictures found in the library today. How does he know I saw the pictures? Amber thought to herself. Amber begins to think back to earlier this afternoon. She came from the bathroom and walked quickly back to the library. She remembers walking past Lauren, who appeared to be reading at the time. That snoop. She was eavesdropping on her conversation with Anna. Principal Stevens, there's not much to say really. I noticed the pictures in the stall when I used the toilet. Immediately 3 dots showed up. He was writing back to her. Was anyone else in the bathroom? No, no one else was in the bathroom. 3 more dots appeared. He can't just leave her alone. Are you sure? No one else was in the bathroom, Amber. Lying is a filthy habit. You were doing more than just using the bathroom, weren't you? Amber threw the phone onto her bed. Immediately, she felt sick to her stomach. That sick bastard was watching me smoke a cigarette. She runs towards the bathroom and almost misses the toilet as she emptied her guts. She was crouching with her head beside the toilet when she heard a loud knock at her front door. Who could it be at this time? Amber thought, wiping her mouth with the back of her hand. Maybe Anna changed her mind and came over. She stood up and washed her hands, forgetting to flush the toilet. Amber slowly made her way to the front door, her feet feeling weighed down with every step she takes. She looked through the peephole, but no one was there. Slowly, she opened the door and stuck her head out to make sure no one was there. The sun had gone down by that time in the evening. Amber looked left, then right, but nobody was there. Maybe someone went to the wrong house. She shut the door and locked it. Amber wasn't taking any chances. Hurrying back to her bedroom, Amber spots her phone on the floor. She hears a woman screaming on TV. Quickly, she turns off the TV. Definitely not what I need right now. Amber bent down to pick up her phone, dreading to see any more messages from her creepy principal. She pressed the home button on her phone, but she has no new messages. She can feel her pulse racing. Fuck what Mom has to say. If Josh isn't busy, he needs to come over right now. Amber knows it was her mom that laid out the house rules. Her dad was too much of a pushover to do such a thing. Amber feels her body trembling as she dials Josh. He picks up immediately. Hi, baby. Did you hear about what happened to Sarah Smith? Josh asks. Josh was one of those guys who loved to gossip. It's one of the traits that she just loved about him. Not to mention his toned muscular body and his cute baby blue eyes. Yes, I heard it on TV. Didn't your friend Todd used to date her? He did, until she was found dead the other day, Josh said matter-of-factly, with a tinge of sadness in his voice. Amber didn't say another word. It was awful to think Todd was alone because his girlfriend had taken her own life. Amber, are you still there? Yes, sorry, Josh. I didn't know what to say. I thought they broke up. Is he okay? No, they didn't break up at all. He's doing okay. About as good as anyone can be expected. He's just lost his partner. I told him he should see a counselor. That's good advice, Josh. Listen, are you busy tonight? I don't have any plans. I thought your parents were gone. I'm not allowed to come over. Those are the rules, right? Fuck them. I couldn't care less, right? Amber was interrupted by the sound of glass shattering. What was that noise, baby? I don't know. It sounded like it came from the front of my house. Listen, Josh, please hurry up. I got a text message from Principal Stevens. He was watching me when I was in the bathroom. He did what? That fucking creep, I'll kill him! Josh spat angrily. I'm on my way over, baby. Lock your bedroom door. I love you. Josh hung up the phone. Without asking his parents, he slipped out of the house. He always keeps his bike locked up outside in case of emergencies. Truth is, he never thought an emergency would happen. Amber's house was an easy 15-minute bike ride away, but Josh was far too pumped with adrenaline for it to take that long. Amber hung up the phone. Her heart was beating out of her chest. No matter what she tried, she couldn't calm down. All she can do is pace back and forth in her room. Pacing didn't put her mind at ease. What was that noise? Did it come from outside of the house? Amber knows Josh told her to lock the doors, but she needed to know what had happened. Slowly, recklessly, Amber leaves the safety of her room and inched her way toward the front door. When she was a few feet away from the door, she immediately discovered what had made the noise. On the floor, not far from where she was standing, lay a brick surrounded by pieces of glass. The front window was shattered open. The glass that was once there was now scattered over the floor. Amber screamed. She felt as if she might faint. Amber felt like the floor was moving closer. Luckily, a hand reached out and caught her fall. For a moment, she was relieved, thinking Josh had come to rescue her. Amber was in too much shock to feel the prick of the needle in her neck. Josh turned onto Amber's driveway. Immediately, he spotted the front door wide open and the front window smashed. He squeezes the bike's handlebrakes, squealing to a halt. Josh leapt off of his bike, letting it crash onto the pavement. Reaching into his pocket, he pulled out his phone to call the police. Jamesville Police Department, what is your emergency? I'm at my girlfriend's house. It has been broken into. The front door is wide open, Josh says, his voice sounding worried. What's her address? 134 Wilcox Avenue, Jamesville. Please hurry. Officers are en route. Please do not enter the premises. Remain outside until the police have arrived. It is possible the suspect could still be inside. Josh presses the end call button. If I wait until the police come, Amber will be dead. Screw that. Josh contemplates before entering the house. Expecting the suspect to be inside, his first instinct is to go straight to her bedroom without calling out to her. Josh enters through the front door. On the floor there is glass scattered everywhere. The brick that Amber had discovered earlier was missing. At the end of the hallway, past the dining and living rooms, was Amber's bedroom. Josh rushed to her room and knocked on the door. There was no answer. Behind him, Josh could hear a rustling noise, like someone crumpling up paper. Josh turned around to see where the noise was coming from, not hearing the door behind him slowly opening. A figure crept up behind him and smacked Josh's head with a brick. Josh fell to the floor with a loud thud. The last thing he saw was a quick flash of Amber's school picture as he fell to the ground. Her hair had been up in a bun. As Josh was rendered unconscious, images scrolled through his mind. Happy memories of time spent with his family and of Amber laying her head on his chest as they watched a movie. Josh's world darkened as he held on to the last moment of his life as a teenager, never regretting a moment spent with Amber.
Well, we hope that you enjoyed our latest horrific tale. If you want to keep up to date with future episodes, then subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our Facebook page. Please also take a moment to support our contributing artists who very kindly lend their talents to this show. Check out the links in the description as to how you can do this. Until next time, my friends, keep it creepy, keep it horrific.